Hold on to your hats, Plathville fans, because everything is changing. From shocking family fights and secret relationships to bold career shifts, new babies, and life on a houseboat, the Plath family is diving headfirst into one of the most dramatic years yet. Whether it's Kim setting sail into single motherhood, Ethan finding love again, or Micah caught in a violent family feud, Season 7 is shaping up to be nothing short of explosive. In today's video, we're breaking down every major update from each Plath family member. Yes, from Hosanna's quiet life off camera to Little Mercy's unexpected rebellious streak. New romances, emotional revelations, surprise relocations, health battles, and even a rumored pregnancy. Nothing's off the table. So grab your tea, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell because you won't want to miss a single juicy detail. Let's get into all the twists, turns, and tender moments the Plaths have been hiding right now on The Fame. Kim and Barry Plath are living very separate lives these days, yet their stories remain deeply entwined through their 3 younger daughters. In early 2025, Kim makes a bold and unusual move. She and the girls, Amber, Cassia, and Mercy, relocate onto a houseboat, a cozy sailboat-like home with just enough space for the 4 of them. She tells cameras, "I grew up on a sailboat and I loved it, and you can almost feel the gentle sway of the water." Kim scrambles to make the tiny space livable for the kids, transforming every nook into a bedroom or craft corner. Meanwhile, the divorce that Kim filed in June 2024 remains unresolved. Kim is pursuing primary custody and child support, emphasizing her role as the main caregiver for the minors. Barry, in turn, has filed his own divorce counterclaim, also seeking shared custody and support. Kim continues to stay entirely off social media, a decision she holds firm on, even as the family's reality show heads into Season 7 later this summer. Industry chatter suggests that producers may encourage her to break that silence when the show shifts focus, but for now, she remains absent from Instagram and TikTok feeds. On Barry's side, he's carving out a quieter, more grounded chapter. There's no public romance right now, and although his son Micah jokingly nudges him about online dating, Barry appears more focused on fitness and family. He spends quality time in the gym with Micah, bonding and rebuilding their father-son relationship post-separation. On screen, viewers sense the tension, but also the tentative new rhythms. Kim's houseboat life is scenic and symbolic of her search for autonomy. Barry's world is more routine, grounded in stability and the hope of co-parenting peace. All of this looms large as Welcome to Plathville enters a new phase, one less about religious rules and more about power struggles, personal identity, and emotional reckoning. This is where Kim is today, anchoring her daughters in a floating home and fighting to redefine motherhood on her own terms. Barry, he's quietly holding on to fatherhood, forging ahead while waiting for the legal chapter to close. He's easing into the new year with a brighter chapter. Ethan Plath is smiling again. In early January 2025, with the turn of the calendar, Ethan shared a warm Instagram post introducing his new girlfriend, describing her as sweet, kind, and patient. The couple appears in the flurry of affectionate selfies, laughing cheek to cheek, cozying up by a vintage yellow convertible, playful and relaxed together. This marks his first public glimpse of life after divorce. Ethan had officially filed back in February 2024 following their separation, with the relationship ending due to diverging goals and values. Though his ex, Olivia, has chosen her own path, traveling to more than 11 countries and recently relocating from Los Angeles to Washington, D.C., Ethan's new romance signals a fresh direction for him. On screen, he once struggled to imagine approaching someone after breaking away from a 7-year marriage, but in these candid moments, Ethan looks more relaxed, more present, more himself. Their chemistry is subtle but vivid, a shy smile, a gentle embrace, a shared joke in a sunlit snapshot. No name is revealed yet, but her warmth shines through. Fans sense a carefully guarded affection, something gentle and grounded, a quiet rhythm after emotional turbulence. Behind the scenes, the Plath family continues to shift too, with Kim and Barry's divorce already behind them and the show reportedly filming its next season. The spotlight remains on how each sibling is carving their own path. But Ethan's content caption, "Looking forward to the next year," suggests he's ready to build something new, something intentional. So, here he stands, a once classic farm-raised young man, now navigating modern love in his 20s, holding a new hand, sharing a new laugh, forging ahead. It's a tender scene, a man turning a page with hope in his eyes and excitement in his voice, quietly saying, "Here's to what comes next." Micah Plath is living through one of the most dramatic chapters of his life. In early 2025, during his younger sister Lydia's wedding to Zach Wise, Micah and his brother Isaac became involved in a shocking physical altercation. The blow left Micah hospitalized with a severely broken nose, which his then-girlfriend Veronica Peters described as nearly ripped off and said the incident nearly killed him. This intense confrontation happened in February and has reshaped his life since. A few months after the wedding fight, Veronica officially announced their breakup. In a July video, she confirmed the relationship ended shortly after that violent event. She described enduring a pattern of troubling behavior from the Plath family and their television circle, calling out alleged abuse and cover-ups that she witnessed firsthand. Her words echo a deep fracture, not just in their bond, but in the larger family drama. Social media has begun to show the emotional fallout. A photo surfaced in May showing Micah's face after the altercation, his nose noticeably altered, a stark visual echo of the chaos from months prior. Meanwhile, Micah's own Instagram bio still lists fashion model, but Veronica revealed that his modeling career is now on pause due to the lasting injuries. Now, right on the heels of all this upheaval, Welcome to Plathville returns for Season 7, premiering this July. In sneak peeks and trailers, tensions flare between Veronica and several Plath relatives. Ethan warns Veronica that being part of their family comes with a price. She responds, "I don't know if I want to be part of the family." Micah is seen caught in emotional crossfire, torn between defending the woman he once loved and navigating loyalty to his siblings and parents. Through hospital visits, social media revelations, and deeply personal fallout, Micah Plath's life in mid-2025 feels raw and uncertain. Fans are left wondering, can he pick up the pieces, physically, emotionally, and in his career? And how much of the hurt will be aired when cameras roll this season? Mariah Plath opens the story in present tense with raw vulnerability. At 22, she's bravely sharing a deeply personal health battle. In early July 2025, she revealed a flare-up of alopecia, an autoimmune condition causing her to lose not just her hair, but eyebrows and eyelashes too. She calls back tears flowing outdoors, stripped of identity, yet grounded in faith. "It is what it is," she tells herself. She currently wears a simple black wig and carefully redraws her brows, using humor and humility to face public scrutiny. This isn't cosmetic play, it's honest self-love. Mariah stresses she's never had cosmetic work done and insists she's learning to accept herself as God made her, imperfections and all. Behind the scenes, Mariah's life continues to move as Welcome to Plathville returns for Season 7 on July 22nd, 2025. Her storyline takes a bold turn. She makes a life-changing move, stepping back from family drama and reframing her role in the Plath family saga. In the teaser, cameras capture her pulling away, closing the door on conflict with Micah's girlfriend and distancing herself from the emotional roller coaster that defined Season 6. Those Season 6 flashbacks revealed that Mariah rekindled a relationship with her ex with fallout from betrayal, secret children, and a 4-hour meeting to unpack the truth. This summer, she seems intent on carving out space just for herself. The family's reaction remains tense, but Mariah is reframing her narrative. She's not chasing romance or defying family. She's reclaiming strength. In sum, the past half year paints Mariah in full transformation, facing alopecia head-on in deeply personal social posts, preparing for a new season with emotional distance and self-preservation, and moving toward independence with softness and resolve. With her voice softer yet clearer than ever, Mariah invites fans to witness not a drama-filled rebellious teen, but a young woman learning self-compassion in public view. She's no longer reacting, she's defining her own chapter. Lydia is living a new chapter in the spring of 2025. In February, beneath a Georgia sky on her family's farm, she and Zach Wise said "I do" in a vivid blue-themed, heartfelt ceremony with 115 guests looking on. Lydia's once reserved composure gave way to joy when she shared her first kiss at the altar, with Zach holding her gaze amidst flowing lace, sparkle, and soft violin music. Their vows blended traditional Christian promises and personal reflections on love as sacrificial, anchored in Ephesians 5:25. Within the last week, Lydia and Zach spoke candidly in the Welcome to Plathville's Season 7 premiere. They trusted their faith in a looming mission trip to Germany to guide their fast-tracking. Zach proposed just 3 months after meeting Lydia, and they married 6 months into their relationship, despite some joking skepticism from her brother Ethan. Lydia's father, Barry, ultimately offered his blessing, relating their pace to his own early engagement with Kim. Off camera, Lydia remains thoughtful and creative. A few months ago, she shared that Zach gifted her roses, and she's begun drying one, hoping to turn it into a forever bouquet, a tangible way to preserve beauty and sentiment in their new life together. Also sparking public attention this week, on the Jinger and Jeremy podcast, Lydia opened up about a deeply personal loss. She reflected on the 2008 accident that claimed her toddler brother Joshua, a tragedy the family had rarely discussed. Lydia spoke gently about how grief shaped their family's silence. "We didn't talk about the hardest thing in our childhood," and how revisiting this memory now is both painful and healing. As Lydia settles into her marriage and prepares for community mission work, she's emerging as more open, more vulnerable, and deeply committed to walking forward with faith, hope, and intention. This feels like a turning point, Lydia stepping into marriage, faith, remembrance, and forward momentum. Olivia Plath is navigating fresh terrain. Since spring, she's been gradually shedding the cocoon of the show, stepping forward into her own world with bold honesty and raw vulnerability. In late April, she posted a candid Instagram reel, subtle yet stirring, where in her familiar, understated tone, she hinted that being followed online had left her unsettled, sharing how strange it felt when, after hanging out, new followers appeared overnight. By early summer, she resurfaced with a new profile picture shared June 25th, updated by photographer Janelle Putrick, signaling a renewed creative energy and a nod to moving forward on her own terms. Social media also buzzed this season with her reaction to rumors, fans and insiders swirling gossip about whether she and Ethan were expecting a child. Despite persistent speculation, Olivia has maintained a careful silence, neither confirming pregnancy rumors nor denying the chatter directly, but she's clearly setting boundaries around rumor cycles. Most striking, though, is Olivia's growing willingness to confront harder personal truths. In a noteworthy Instagram reel shared mid-July, she pushed back against what she describes as actual lies set on air during filming, suggesting producers know about misrepresentations and that she's choosing to control her own narrative, acknowledging she's only in it for, and leaving the rest unsaid, yet pregnant with meaning. Meanwhile, on Reddit, rumors swirled around her ex-husband Ethan's romantic life and even claims that he's engaged. But Olivia herself has remained focused inward. Observers on r/Plathville Uncensored pointed out, TLDR, Isaac's girlfriend is pregnant. Nothing has been confirmed. And noted earlier that did anyone else see Olivia's new post? She said Ethan threatened her with gun violence. Through it all, Olivia is emerging as a storyteller in her own right, quietly stepping out of the shadows of her family's conservative past, choosing when and how to share. She continues to work as a wedding and elopement photographer, her Instagram profile now proudly branding her as a former fundie turned world explorer based in Washington, D.C., blending her art and personal rebirth into one evolving identity. In essence, what we're seeing in the past 6 months is a woman reclaiming her life, redefining relationships, pushing back on media portrayals, and writing her own chapter beyond Welcome to Plathville. Isaac Plath emerges now in late July 2025 as one of the more quietly intense players in the Plath clan, underlined by headlines and social media ripples that hint at turmoil and unexpected turns. Late this spring, during his sister Lydia's wedding to Zach Wise, tensions between Isaac and older brother Micah boiled over in a shocking post-ceremony physical confrontation. Reports say Micah was hospitalized with severe facial injuries, including a broken nose and stitches. Even an eyewitness claimed he drunkenly rearranged his face, adding that Micah nearly killed him. Reddit users added color. They had a brutal fight with Micah ending up hospitalized with a broken nose and part of his nose ripped. It wasn't filmed. It's said the fight wasn't captured by TLC cameras, but producers may still bring it up as part of Season 7, which Isaac appears to be featured in more prominently now that his older siblings' arcs have shifted. Meanwhile, speculation swirls online around Isaac's romantic life. Earlier this year, rumors circulated that his girlfriend might be pregnant and that chump Kim Plath was rumored to be upset over the news. While no official confirmation has come from Isaac himself or TLC, the whispers persist in fan groups, fueled by quickly emerging speculation about a possible unplanned pregnancy and the family's reaction. More recently, Parade and other media sources reported Isaac is openly introducing a new girlfriend in Season 7, appearing in newly released promotional material that shows him softly smiling into the camera as he mentions someone special in his life. That suggests a public push to shape his own narrative moving forward. Despite family drama and whispered controversies, Isaac projects an undercurrent of calm and reflection. He's the youngest son, known for his interest in flying and simple hobbies like farming. Fans have seen him quietly share moments, tractor rides, outdoor work, moments of solitude punctuated with sunlit shots of country life. As Season 7 unfolds, viewers will likely get to see Isaac navigating the messy fallout of family conflict, addressing or deflecting pregnancy speculation, and trying to carve out his own identity apart from his siblings' larger-than-life dramas. In short, Isaac is now stepping into the spotlight more fully, tethered to serious family confrontation, swirling personal rumors, and a soft but steady attempt to tell his own story. We pick up in mid-2025 as the youngest Plath children, Isaac, Amber, Cassia, and Mercy, continue to linger in the soft background of the Plath family saga. If you've been hoping for a spotlight on Amber Plath, you might be noticing something. She's remained largely out of view lately, not posting much, not announcing new ventures, and definitely not sharing pregnancy or relationship news. Instead, the story around Amber is more subtle. The new Season 7 of Welcome to Plathville, premiering July 22, 2025, will include her in broader family scenes, but she's not emerging with a solo storyline. The focus of the show is firmly on the older siblings and the shifting dynamics after Kim and Barry's divorce and Lydia's wedding to Zach Wise. Amber's voice has been muted in the latest family drama, and that seems to be by design. Sources emphasize that the four youngest, Amber included, remain visually present, often in emotional group moments, but rarely speaking or drawing attention. There's no evidence of a business launch, a move, a pregnancy announcement, or even a budding romance in recent posts or interviews. That said, Amber isn't disconnected, she's simply waiting. She appears in snippets alongside her sisters in sweet Instagram clips, like those Lydia shared of singing together. But nothing new has emerged about her stepping forward with her own path. She remains part of the larger tapestry of Plath life, embroidered quietly into the bigger family story, still living at home or close by, and not yet in charge of her own chapter. So, for fans itching for Amber's specific scoop, right now there's affection and presence but no personal arc. She's part of the family's evolving journey, present in shared family tension and togetherness. But as of July 2025, she remains softly in the wings, her next moment yet to be written. Cassia Plath, the youngest daughter of Kim and Barry Plath, remains quietly present amid the big shifts in the Plath family world, though fans still wonder what's happening in her life now. As the family prepares to launch Season 7 of Welcome to Plathville this summer, Cassia is poised to be part of the story, living with her two sisters, Amber and Mercy, under their mother Kim's new guardian role in Florida. Kim officially requested primary custody in June 2024, and she's now settled into life in the Sunshine State with her girls. While she's often in the background of recent episodes, Cassia continues to navigate life with resilience. Fans have long speculated about her eye. An injury when she was 2 led to multiple surgeries, and although her vision improved, the appearance remains unique. She wears glasses, though many have noted inconsistencies in whether she's on screen wearing them. In this next chapter, Cassia's story isn't about flash or controversy. It's about subtle presence. With Season 7's upcoming return, the camera might finally give her a little more room to breathe. As the family dynamics evolve, new homes, legal arrangements, and shifting relationships, Cassia is growing up in the quietly unfolding tapestry of change. Although she hasn't posted much publicly herself, insiders say she's adjusting to her mom's Florida life, school routines, and the everyday rhythms Kim is trying to establish. There are no new tattoos or bold statements, just a kid in the middle of upheaval, finding her footing as the world around her changes. Her milestone developments may not make headlines like Lydia's wedding or Ethan's new relationships, but for many viewers, Cassia represents the youngest thread in a complex patchwork, one that may finally get its close-up soon. Season 7 is set to arrive this summer, and fans are hoping those tender, quieter moments with Cassia will make the cut. Mercy Plath, the youngest of the Plath family born in 2013, is quietly stepping into more of the spotlight these days. Over the past few months, fans have noticed a subtle shift. She seems to be growing into her own person, forging a bit of her sister Mariah's rebellious spiritedness, something that even Kim Plath recently commented on in a reaction post about Mercy turning into a rebel Mariah, stirring curiosity among the family and fan base alike. Meanwhile, major life events have swirled around her older siblings. Lydia Plath, now Lydia Weiss, tied the knot in February 2025 to Zach Weiss during a heartfelt ceremony on their family farm, a wedding Lydia called so much better than I could ever have imagined. Those gatherings surrounding Lydia's whirlwind romance and ceremony undoubtedly brought Mercy closer into big-picture family moments, perhaps seeing cousins and in-laws for the first time in real life. Just in the last few weeks, Isaac's girlfriend has sparked pregnancy rumors after fans spotted cryptic clues on social media, adding a ripple of speculation through the family's tight-knit youngest circle. Though unconfirmed, conversations online have quietly included Mercy in their imaginings. Might there be another little Plath arriving soon? And how will Mercy react to even more change in that youngest quartet? On top of that, the family is shaping up for Season 7 of Welcome to Plathville, with production reportedly underway and episodes already teasing new face-offs and shifting alliances among the siblings. While Mercy isn't vocal on Instagram or in interviews, cameras are capturing her presence in those emotionally charged family scenes, listening, observing, absorbing. So for fans wondering what's next for Mercy, while she hasn't posted or spoken publicly, the past half year has quietly brought more attention to her. Between wedding celebrations in Georgia, whispered pregnancy chatter, and the build-up to the upcoming season, she's emerging gently into the family's ongoing story, eyes wide, feet grounded in that rural home, ready for whatever chapter comes next. And there you have it. From shocking showdowns to sweet new beginnings, the Plath family is rewriting their story one twist at a time. Whether it's Kim's houseboat adventure, Ethan's new romance, or Micah's road to recovery, every Plath sibling is stepping into a whole new chapter. So what do you think? Is this the most dramatic season yet? Which moment caught you completely off guard? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading them all. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the fame, and ring that bell so you never miss a single Plathville update. There's so much more to come. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep watching.